Hi everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Star Trek Elite Force. And today we are going to be confronting the Vohrsoth, the final boss of the game. And it's a doozy.
Foolish human, you cannot hope to stop the Vohrsoth.
What are you?
I am the Vohrsoth. I was created by the Ancient Ones. I shall carry out their programming. The seed will be launched to create a new Forge. We can never be stopped.
Wait! Listen to me! In your visions, I saw this machine is thousands of years old. How do you know that your purpose is conquest? Your makers might have only intended to use you for research. They may have been explorers, like ourselves.
Nonsense. Our programming is clear. We are engineered for perfection. We are created to conquer.
But through the thousands of years, your original programming may have deteriorated. Do you even remember who built you? Where did they come from? What do they look like? The race of beings who first made you might even be extinct.
Silence! The seed will be launched. You shall be destroyed.
No, he's evil, and you shall not dissuade him. Yeah, unfortunately, he's kind of one of these villains whose reasoning behind what he does is really just what would be considered complete and utter dedication to just being a complete bastard. So, yeah, a little bit poor as far as characterization goes of the main villain, but it is what it is. He's basically an organic, I'd say almost an organic Borg, to tell you the truth, except he wants annihilation and conquest, whereas the Borg seek perfection. I mean, at the end of the day, the results are pretty much the same for whoever's in their way. And in this part of our boss, all that happens is a couple of harvesters, a big harvester and a reaver will spawn, and you just have to take them out. It's just simply a survival thing. The arc welder absolutely destroys them here, and the fact is as well that you've got 999 weapon energy from that terminal, so it's not like you're going to suffer as far as weapon energy goes. Plus there's quite a lot of health terminals as well, so you shouldn't really get into trouble at this point of it. Just make sure to keep on the move so you don't get surrounded. What? Ethereans? Wow.
We shall assist your struggle.
So much the better. More fodder for the flames of war.
Oh, I don't think you're going to be saying that shortly, so now we just have to survive a little bit of time and let the Ethereans do their thing.
Seed stopped. Must leave. Dangerous. Come with us.
No.
The seed! This cannot be! Impudent wretch! Relish this minor victory, human. For you may have stopped the seed. But now, I will show you just how insignificant you are.
Remember, this was before the size of your no let you know how good a villain you were, so obviously the Vohrsoth setting trends here. Right, the Ethereans have done their thing. Also, wasn't that like the worst destruction of anything that's ever happened? It literally just fell to the ground and broke. Some seed. Anyway, why are we here, by the way? We've got the forge seeded with explosives. there's a ton of the Ethereans are here. The seed has been destroyed. Why am I fighting this guy? I could have just left. And this guy is a pain because he doesn't sell anything that you hit him with, so it's hard to tell if you're doing any kind of damage. And all of his attacks hit like an absolute ton of bricks. I think the best weapon to use is the grenade launcher. This is his sort of rapid fire attack that he's using. This attack is probably his most dangerous. He causes sort of fire funnels, you can see them there, to spurt up from the ground. And ow, that really hurt. Those energy bolts do a lot of damage if they hit you. So you have to really keep on the move in this fight, and I failed to do so. Yeah, this guy's pretty tough. Tuvok will be disappointed in my backside. Anyway, attempt number 2. Gotta head straight over to the health terminal, back to the grenade launcher. Yep, there's the fire funnel coming out. Do not get hit by that, it really hurts. Why I ran straight at him there, I have no idea. Just don't. Generally the best strategy is to strafe in this fight. Wow, did I get hit there? Hang on, I'm on a shelf here. Well, these fire funnels can't hit me, so I'm just gonna bombard him here. I think I've seen it won like this before, but unfortunately, you know, missile heading my way and I can't dodge. Let me channel Yahtzee at this point and just say that there is no middle finger big enough for this boss. Attempt 3, and I've had enough now, and it's time for stickies all the time. There is a couple of reasons for it. I think stickies do a bit more damage than standard grenades. They also have a flatter flight thing, not that that matters. But the other thing is that they fire really, really quickly. No. Doesn't help that my complete ineptitude with this game isn't, is coming through. But the other thing is that the screen is shaking so much and everything, it's really, really difficult to keep everything stable and make sure that you're 100% with everything. I mean, look how much everything's shaking. But it looks like well, it doesn't look like we're wearing him down, but I think we are wearing him down, and very shortly he's gonna collapse and come on, you son of just die! Yeah, how do you like that?
This is just a minor setback for the Vohrsoth. We shall return.
Ready for you.
Impulse engines are at full power, Captain.
Keep pressing it, Mr. Paris.
The forge has been destroyed. We made it!
What about the other ships?
Some of them made it out. Captain, I'm getting a message from the Ethereans. They thank us for our help and are back on their way to their new home.
Captain, I've got some readings on our position. We're still in the Delta Quadrant, but we're over 200 light years closer to the Alpha Quadrant.
So, we gained a few months. Not bad. Get us back on course for home, Mr. Paris.
Looks like your plan worked, Ensign.
Yes. Congratulations, Monroe. Good work.
Your performance was quite satisfactory. You appear to be injured. You should report to sickbay.
Yes, sir.
Alex?
Tasia, hi.
Penny for your thoughts?
What's a penny?
I don't know. Some old phrase I heard Paris say once. It was a nice service. For Beastman and the others.
Yeah, for a funeral.
You couldn't have helped them, you know. You did the best you could. They knew the risks. They were professionals.
I know, but when you disappeared on the Etherean ship, I told myself the same thing. It didn't make me feel any better then either.
You can't bring them back. Don't live in the past. Look toward the future. You have a bright future.
Do I?
Sure. Trust me.
Is this a private party, or can anyone join?
How are you doing, Monroe?
As good as can be expected, I guess.
Lieutenant Monroe?
Those pips suit you well, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
You had us worried there at the end.
Mr. Monroe disobeyed orders and did not board the escape shuttle.
I'm sorry, sir. There was something I had to do.
We know, Lieutenant. We all saw the alien visions. You did what you had to do.
It was commendable. You were willing to sacrifice yourself for the whole.
As did the entire team. You all performed bravely.
The Hazard team has proven to be more valuable than we imagined. Starfleet just might adopt your idea when we get back, Tuvok.
Thank you, Captain. But I think Mr. Monroe is the one most responsible for the success of the team. It took some time, and not inconsiderable effort. But you have proven yourself to be an outstanding officer and a natural leader, as I always believed you would.
Thank you, sir. I was afraid you would think my decision was too impulsive.
Sometimes, Lieutenant, your gut instinct is better than what logic and procedure would suggest. Both are needed in a good leader. That is why I chose you to begin with.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Why, Tuvok? Is that a bit of pride I detect?
Surely, Captain. There is no cause to insult me.
And that is it, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching my Star Trek Elite Force playthrough. I'm sorry that it's taken so long to complete. I won't really let that happen again. What I am looking to move on to now after this LP is I'm going to start doing some Star Trek Online videos, because there has been some requests for those, and I'm probably going to move on to, I think, Free Space 2 as the next LP, because I really want to do that game. Not just because of how good Free Space 2 is, but it will also allow me to move on to some of the mod communities stuff that's been done there, and that stuff is just unbelievable for Free Space 2. It's not the end of the Star Trek gaming though. I am going to see if I can get Bridge Commander, Elite Force 2 I might try and get working as well. I basically have pretty much all the Star Trek games that are worth having. I don't have Legacy, but I'm not too sure how good that is a game, but I think most of the ones that are worth playing from sort of the golden age of Star Trek gaming, which was where Elite Force, Armada, and a couple of others were from, I have all of those, so I've certainly got a little bit more to be getting on with those. But if you look out, Star Trek Online will probably be something that I will be doing for quite a while. I'll just do videos as and when for that, but Free Space 2 will probably be the next one. And until next time, thank you very much indeed for watching, and I will see you all next time.